Welcome you all to the new session of computer graphics. Today we will be learning about Bresenham's circle drawing algorithm. This algorithm is also known as midpoint circle drawing algorithm. This is used to plot all the pixels of a circle. So here we are talking about a circle, and the circle is having a center point at x, c, y, c. So this is the center of the circle, and the radius of the circle is marked using r. So these two values are already given. One more thing, we are going to use the circle equation x minus xc the whole square plus y minus yc the whole square equals r square. So this is the radius, xc, yc is the center of the circle, and xy are the points on the circle. So these are the points on the circle. So using this equation, you can calculate all xy positions on the circumference of the circle. So what is the equation? X minus xc the whole square plus y minus yc the whole square equal to r square. Okay, from this equation, I am going to take the x minus xc value to the right hand side. What will it become? Y minus yc the whole square is equal to, taking this to the right hand side, it will become r square minus x xc the whole square. Okay, now what? Now removing the square, that means I am going to remove the square. It will become y minus yc is equal to square root of r square minus x xc the whole square. From this, I am going to compute the value of y. What is y? Taking yc to the right hand side, it will become y is equal to yc plus or minus root of r square minus x xc the whole square. Okay, now what? Now I am going to tell you one thing. I said the circle is centered at xc, yc. What will happen if the circle is centered at origin? That means if the circle is centered at this origin, coordinate origin. If the circle is centered at the origin, then xc and yc, both of them will become 0, 0, because it is centered at origin. Therefore, value of xc and value of yc, both will become 0. And in such a situation, this equation can be rewritten as y is equal to, yc becomes 0, so it is not written here, plus or minus r square, that means square root of r square minus x xc. X is 0, so we can write it as x square. So when the situation comes where xc, yc both are zeros, which means the circle is centered at origin, in such a situation the corresponding equation of y can be computed as y is equal to plus or minus square root of r square minus x square. So these are the two equations. This is the equation you can use when the circle is centered at origin, and this equation can be used when the circle is not centered at origin. So any of these equations can be used to find the values of y. But to find the values of y, we require 4 values, that is xc, yc, xc, yc, r, and the values of x. So these 4 values are needed to find the value of y. But this method is a little bit complicated. Why? Why? Because to compute each value of y on the circumference of the circle, we require all these values. So it is very difficult to use this equation every time to compute all these pixel positions. Because of the difficulty in using these equations, another method was suggested where the xy positions on the circumference was calculated using the equation x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. These were the two equations used to find the values of x and y on the circumference of the circle, where we require the value of radius and the value of cos theta and sin theta. But compared to this method, this is also complicated, because each time to calculate the value of x and y, we require to find cos theta and sin theta value, which is very difficult. So because of the difficulty of these two methods, a third method was suggested, and this method was known as 8-way symmetry. Okay, now let us learn what is 8-way symmetry. 8-way symmetry means to plot the points around the circumference of the circle, we have to divide the circle into 4 quadrants. That means first you have to draw a circle, then divide the circle into 4 equal parts like this. Divide the circle into 4 equal parts such that this is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part, and this is the fourth part. That means it is divided into 4 quadrants. After that, each quadrant is again divided into 2 equal parts. This also is divided into 2 equal parts. This also is divided. This also is divided. In short, first we have to draw a circle, divide the circle into 4 equal parts, and then each quadrant is also divided into 2 equal parts. Now we have 8 divisions, and each division is called an octant. So this is the first octant, second octant, third octant, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So the circle is now divided into 8 equal parts, and each subpart is known as an octant. 8-way symmetry is a method in which the algorithm calculates only the xy positions of first octant. That means only the xy points of this octant will be calculated. And this algorithm automatically plots all the pixels of the remaining 7 octants. That means with this algorithm, we need to compute only the xy values of one octant. And this algorithm easily automatically computes. That means we do not have to perform any calculations. The algorithm automatically finds all the xy positions of the remaining 7 octants. Let us see how it is done. Suppose xy is a point of first octant. Then corresponding point in this octant. That means if here we are having a point xy, then the corresponding point in this octant will be minus xy, because this is a second quadrant, and in the second quadrant first parameter will be negative and second parameter will be positive, because here x is negative, y is positive. So if point over here is xy, corresponding point in this octant will be minus xy. What about this quadrant? Here this quadrant is also having 2 octants, out of which we are going to find the point in this octant. And since it belongs to third quadrant, both the parameters need to be negative. That is, x is negative, y is negative. This is negative and this is also negative. So the corresponding point will be minus x minus y. Now I am going to calculate the point in this octant. This octant belongs to fourth quadrant, where the second parameter should be negative and first parameter should be positive. So if this is xy, then corresponding point in this octant will be x. Since y is negative, it is minus y. So this is xy, this is minus xy, this is minus x minus y, and this is x minus y. So we have found these 4 values. We computed only this using an algorithm, and all these 3 points are automatically computed. Now 4 points are also left. Again, returning back to the first quadrant, this point is also known to us, xy. If a value of one octant is known, then the corresponding value in the other octant will be the reverse of the values. That means if this is xy, corresponding points in this octant will be yx. That means we just have to reverse the values of x and y. X goes to second parameter, y goes to first parameter. Clear? So if here we are having a point xy, corresponding point in this octant will be yx. Now here we are having minus xy. then the corresponding point in this octant will be just the reversing x and y. What is it? Y goes to first parameter, x goes to second parameter, so it becomes minus y x. Now listen, minus xy became minus yx, but in both these cases first parameter is still negative, second parameter is positive. So remember, if you are in first quadrant, both the parameters should be always positive. If you are in second quadrant, always first parameter should be negative, second parameter should be positive. You are just reversing their values. You are not altering the signs. Sign will be same. Okay. So minus xy will become, y goes to the first parameter, so it will become minus y. X goes to second parameter, it will become x. Now this was calculated, minus x minus y. Corresponding point in the next octant will be reversing x and y, so it will become minus y minus x. Again, in both these situations, both parameters are negative. Coming to here, this was already computed automatically, and using this we are going to write this octant. That means x is positive, y is negative. First is positive, second is negative. So reversing the values of x and y, you will get y comes to the first parameter, x comes to the second parameter. It will become y minus x, where in both the situations first parameter is positive and second parameter is negative. So what the situation says, you just need to calculate only xy values of first octant, and all the values of remaining 7 octants will be automatically plotted. Let us see an example. Suppose using the algorithm, we computed the value 7, 8. The value of xy is 7, 8. Then corresponding value in second octant will be minus 7, 8, where x become negative, y is positive. Here both x and y are positive. So 7, 8 became minus 7, 8. In the third quadrant, both became negative, minus 7, minus 8. Fourth quadrant, first is positive, second becomes negative, 7, minus 8. So we got 4 points. Now this is the first quadrant. If first quadrant, first octant has the point 7, 8, in the same quadrant, second octant will be having reversed values. 7, 8 will become 8, 7. In the second quadrant, the point was minus 7, 8. Reversing the values, we get minus 8, 7. Here it was minus 7, minus 8. Value became minus 8, minus 7. Both these reversed. Here it was 7, minus 8. Values reversed. It became 8, minus 7. Second is negative. Both are negative. First is negative. Both are positive. So in this way, by just using the xy value calculated using the algorithm, we can automatically plot all the pixels in 7 octants. So this is the only algorithm which uses very few computations and easily can plot all the points that lie on the circumference of the circle.